The thing I like about this what if is that it does something pretty simple to Naruto Uzumaki, and somehow that simple thing makes everybody around him more nervous, because his dream of leading the village one day is one of those ideas the story trains us to accept immediately. He says it so much that it almost becomes background noise. He wants the hat, he wants his face on the mountain, and he wants the whole village to finally admit that he exists. Later, that dream becomes bigger. It becomes about protecting people, carrying the village, understanding pain, and breaking old cycles. At the start, though, Naruto is 12 and lonely. The Hokage dream is also a childish bargain. If he becomes important enough, people have to stop looking through him. If his face is carved above the village, then the village has to look at him every morning. That's a very Naruto way to survive. Loud, stubborn, kind of ridiculous, and useful for a while. So what happens if that dream stops working on the first night it was supposed to become real? Naruto still steals the scroll of seals. Mizuki still lies to him. Iruka still protects him. Naruto still beats Mizuki with enough shadow clones to make the man question his career choices. The canon pieces are all there. The change comes after. Because this time, when Iruka gives Naruto his headband and tells him he passed, Naruto looks past the forest, toward Konoha, and he realizes something he was never supposed to realize that young. The village already knew. Every adult knew. Every time Naruto shouted that he would become Hokage, the people listening already knew why everyone hated him. And once that thought gets in his head, the dream doesn't feel heroic anymore. It feels like begging. So this is part 1 of the story where Naruto Uzumaki never wanted to be Hokage. Or more accurately, the story where Naruto stops wanting the village to be the judge of whether he matters. Welcome back to Araragi. If you end up liking this take on Naruto, like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next part. This story lives or dies on whether people want to see this version reach the Chunin exams. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Mizuki is down. The clones are gone. For a few seconds, the forest is quiet in that uncomfortable way forests get after something violent happens. You can still hear leaves moving and insects chirping, but the people in the middle of it are too shaken to make normal sounds. Naruto is standing there with the scroll of seals nearby, and for once he has no idea what to do with his hands. That matters. Naruto usually points, waves too hard, grabs food, or turns embarrassment into a joke. After Mizuki says the truth out loud, his hands just hang there. Iruka is hurt pretty badly. He has blood under his vest, his breathing is rough, and he still tries to smile because he knows Naruto is looking at him. And honestly, that smile almost makes things worse. Mizuki was easy to understand. He hated Naruto. He said it clearly. He threw a giant shuriken, and Naruto could hit him back. Iruka is harder because Iruka cares. Iruka caring means Naruto has to deal with the fact that someone can love him and still be part of a village that let him grow up alone. Iruka unties his headband and holds it out. Naruto takes it like a kid taking proof that a miracle actually happened. Iruka tells him he passed. He tells him Naruto is a shinobi now. And Naruto cries because he is 12 years old, because he almost died, because his teacher just protected him, and because for the first time in his life an adult is looking at him like a person instead of a disaster waiting to happen. For a moment, that is enough. Then Naruto's eyes drift toward the village lights, and now his brain starts doing a very dangerous thing. It starts putting the pieces together. The shopkeepers knew, the parents knew, the academy teachers knew, the Hokage knew. All those times he stood on desks or painted the Hokage monument or yelled that he would become the greatest Hokage ever, the adults in Konoha already knew why everyone treated him differently. They knew the secret rule of his life. They watched him play anyway. Naruto looks down at the leaf symbol in his hands.
If I became Hokage, would they have to stop hating me?
Iruka freezes. It is only for a second, but that second answers more than Iruka wants it to. He tries to recover. He starts talking about what the Hokage really means, how the Hokage protects everyone, how Naruto has the wrong idea, and Iruka is not lying. That is the painful part. The Hokage position does mean those things. It does mean protection and sacrifice and responsibility. Naruto is just hearing something else underneath it now.
I thought if I got strong enough, they'd have to say I wasn't a monster. If that's what the hat is for, then I don't want it. The hat, the mountain, that whole thing.
Iruka's face changes. Naruto sees the guilt before Iruka can hide it. That is where the dream really slips. Because Naruto can fight hate. He has been fighting hate his whole life with pranks, noise, ramen, and that stupid, impossible grin. Guilt is different. Guilt means someone knows there is a wound, and a pat on the head will never make it fair. Iruka still ties the headband around Naruto's forehead. Naruto lets him. That part matters. Iruka still matters. Being a shinobi still matters. Konoha has just become harder for Naruto to understand. He is still Naruto Uzumaki. He just looks up at the Hokage monument through the trees, and the picture he carried for years feels wrong now. His face on that mountain used to feel like victory. Now it feels like asking the village for permission to matter. He says it quietly. That is what scares Iruka. If Naruto had screamed it, Iruka could have handled that. Naruto screaming was familiar. Naruto screaming meant the kid was still trying to push pain out of his body before it settled somewhere permanent. This is quieter. This sounds like a decision. Iruka walks him home that night, and neither of them really knows what to say. Naruto keeps the headband on. He touches it every few steps like he is checking whether it is still there. And by morning, Konoha has a new problem. Naruto Uzumaki has finally become a ninja. He has also stopped shouting about becoming Hokage. At first, no one understands what changed. Konoha is used to reading Naruto by volume. If he is loud, he is fine. If he is extremely loud, someone should check the Hokage monument for paint. So when Naruto gets quieter, people do not immediately know what to do with him. The first sign is actually pretty stupid. A paint seller notices he has too much orange paint left. That is it. Naruto has not bought anything suspicious in days. There are no new prank supplies missing, no rumors about fake traps at the academy, and no civilians complaining that a short blonde child called them old and ran away. For a little while, people are relieved. Then they get uncomfortable, because Naruto is still around. He still eats at Ichiraku, argues with other kids, and laughs too loud when he wants people to think something did not hurt. But he is not performing for the village the same way. That creates a strange feeling in Konoha, because a lot of people had gotten used to Naruto making his pain convenient. If he caused trouble, they could call him trouble. If he screamed about being Hokage, they could roll their eyes and pretend he was just a ridiculous kid with a ridiculous dream. Now he is training. Badly, sure. His chakra control is still a crime scene. His handwriting looks like it lost a fight. He still forgets basic theory and then acts personally betrayed by the concept of reading. But he is training more than before. Iruka sees it and gets worried, because Naruto is not training to get applause anymore. He is training like he does not trust applause at all. So Iruka reports it to Hiruzen. He has to. Naruto is a new genin, a Jinchuriki, and a child who just had his whole understanding of the village cracked open. The third Hokage listens from behind his desk while smoke curls from his pipe. Naruto's teacher explains the forest. He explains the question Naruto asked. Then he says Naruto has stopped talking about becoming Hokage. For a while, Hiruzen does not speak. The office suddenly feels old.
I thought that dream was giving him somewhere to go.
Iruka almost says the village gave him nowhere to stand. He does not say it. Now Hiruzen understands the danger here faster than most people would. A Jinchuriki with a dream of becoming Hokage is still painful. At least that dream points him toward the village. It gives Naruto a reason to stay inside the system that hurt him. Take that away, and things get less predictable. Some council members would call that dangerous. Hiruzen understands the sharper truth. Konoha has lost its easiest story about him, and villages hate losing easy stories. For now, Hiruzen does not move. He tells Iruka to keep watching Naruto, to keep supporting him, and to let Kakashi know if anything changes after team assignments. That is the right answer on paper. It still feels weak, because adults in Konoha have been watching Naruto for years. Watching was never the same as helping. When Team 7 meets on the roof, Sakura expects the Naruto she knows. Loud, annoying, too confident for someone who nearly failed the academy. And to be fair, she does get some of him. Naruto still glares at Sasuke like Sasuke personally invented being handsome. He still reacts when Sakura smiles at Sasuke and then looks at Naruto like he is an unfortunate piece of furniture. He still has that restless energy that makes it feel like he might start a fight just to avoid sitting with his own thoughts. So Sakura relaxes a little. Then Kakashi asks them to introduce themselves. Likes, dislikes, hobbies, dreams. Sakura gives the answer everyone expects. Sasuke gives the answer everyone tries not to react to. Then Naruto's turn comes. Sakura is already bracing for it. The Hokage speech, the pointing, the grin, the whole Naruto package. Naruto scratches his cheek.
I like ramen. I hate people talking about me like I'm not sitting there. And I want to get strong enough to choose where I stand.
Sakura blinks. Sasuke turns his head slightly. Kakashi lowers his book just enough to show he caught that. That answer does a weird thing to the roof. It makes Sakura uncomfortable because it sounds too serious for Naruto. It irritates Sasuke because part of him understands it, and Sasuke does not enjoy relating to people. And Kakashi hears something that makes him think of Obito, of Rin, of himself, and of every kid who learned too early that ninja teams can dress trauma up as duty. Kakashi does not push. That is one of the smartest things he does here. Instead, he tells them to meet tomorrow at Training Ground 3 and not to eat breakfast. Naruto complains immediately. Kakashi actually likes that. Complaining is normal. Complaining is Naruto still being Naruto. Kakashi can work with that. The next morning, Kakashi holds up 2 bells. 3 students, 2 bells. Now Sasuke sees a challenge. Sakura sees a test. Naruto sees something else. He sees the extra person. That is what the forest did to him. It gave him an ugly kind of awareness. 2 bells and 3 kids means someone gets left behind. And Naruto has spent his whole life feeling like the person a room can lose without changing too much. So his plan is strange. He tries to help Sasuke and Sakura win. He still attacks Kakashi, because self-worth issues do not suddenly make Naruto subtle. He sends clones through bushes, yells insults that barely count as strategy, and throws himself in with the grace of a chair falling downstairs. But if you watch closely, he is setting up the others. He kicks dirt over a wire so Sakura sees it. He makes noise to pull Kakashi's eye before Sasuke moves. He burns through chakra, buying seconds for teammates who do not even know he is doing it. Kakashi sees it, and that worries him. Teamwork is good. Naruto deciding he is the disposable part of the teamwork is very bad. By noon, Naruto is tied to the post, hungry enough to start negotiating with birds. Kakashi tells Sasuke and Sakura to eat. Naruto gets nothing. Then Kakashi leaves. Naruto laughs too quickly, and it is the kind of laugh that makes a room colder. Sakura looks up. Sasuke stops eating. Naruto keeps going because silence has become dangerous for him.
Makes sense. There were only 2 bells. You 2 got closer than me. If someone has to go back, I can handle it.
And there it is. That is the thing Kakashi wanted to confirm. Naruto's failure is stranger than a teamwork problem. He tried to turn himself into the cost of the team passing. Sakura lacks the maturity to explain why that sounds awful. She knows it does. Sasuke understands more than he wants to, so Sasuke stands up, walks over, and holds out part of his lunch.
Eat. If Kakashi wanted one of us gone, he would have said so. Stop volunteering.
Don't make that face. You're annoying, Naruto, but you're our annoying teammate.
Sakura's hand is there too. A second later, with food she is pretending not to be worried about. It is rude, it is also food. That is basically how Team 7 says, stay, at this age. Naruto stares at both of them like the rules of the world just changed without asking him. Then he eats too fast. Kakashi appears, does the scary voice, threatens them with failure, and then passes them. Sakura nearly collapses from stress. Sasuke pretends he expected this all along, because Sasuke would rather explode than admit surprise. Naruto just keeps looking between the food, the bells, and Kakashi. Kakashi gives them the lesson about comrades. It lands. Then he looks at Naruto.
You don't get to throw yourself away and call it teamwork. A team is supposed to come back with all its members. Let them choose you too, even when it feels easier to decide for them.
Naruto opens his mouth. Nothing comes out. Kakashi's voice stays lazy. His eye stays serious. And so Team 7 begins differently. They still bicker. Sakura is still too focused on Sasuke. Sasuke is still locked inside revenge, and Naruto is still Naruto enough to make Kakashi reconsider retirement at least twice a week. But the first lesson is different. This Team 7 learns that comrades matter, and Naruto learns that the team can hear the quiet part of his answer. That habit is going to follow them into Wave. For a while, the missions are boring. Weeds, trash, babysitting. One cat that acts like it has committed tax fraud and refuses to be taken alive. Naruto complains, obviously. The difference is why he complains. Old Naruto wanted a big mission because a big mission meant witnesses. People would see him do something impressive, and then maybe they would stop treating him like a walking curse mark. This Naruto wants a big mission because training without stakes feels fake. That is dangerous for a 12-year-old, but believable. After Mizuki and the bell test, Naruto needs proof that being a ninja means more than getting a metal plate and running errands. Sasuke is the one who finally says it in Hiruzen's office. He asks if they are going to do anything that teaches them how to survive. Naruto backs him up.
If we're ninja now, give us someone real to protect.
Hiruzen studies Naruto when he says that. He hears the wording, someone real, a person depending on them, a mission with weight. Then Tazuna enters, and with him comes the land of waves. Now, Wave is perfect for this version of Naruto in a very cruel way. It is a poor country being squeezed by a rich coward, protected by a bridge builder who lied because he had no other option, and haunted by two ninja who have their own broken ideas about what people are worth. In other versions of this story, Wave teaches Naruto his ninja way. Here, Wave teaches him what happens when a person becomes useful before they know they are loved. The trip starts badly. The air gets damp the second they cross into Wave. The roads are wet, the trees drip on them, and Naruto spends about half the walk complaining that the country is trying to soak him on purpose. Then the demon brothers attack, and Naruto freezes, only for a second. But in a real fight, a second is plenty. Kakashi moves, Sasuke moves, Sakura guards the bridge builder. Naruto moves late, and the shame of that hits him harder than the danger. Afterward, he stabs the poison out of his hand with a kunai, because apparently Naruto's first aid strategy is to make the injury more dramatic, and hope confidence handles the rest. Kakashi tells him to avoid bleeding out for effect. Naruto grins. It does not hold. That night, he meets Haku in the woods, and Haku is confusing. That is really the best word for it. Naruto expects enemies to act like Mizuki. Loud hatred, big weapon, easy target. Haku is gentle. He is picking herbs, speaking softly, and treating Naruto like a person before Naruto even knows they are on opposite sides. Then Haku asks if Naruto has someone precious. Naruto thinks of Iruka first. Then, weirdly, Sasuke holding out food during the bell test. Then Sakura telling him he was not allowed to leave the team. He shrugs because saying any of that out loud would be unbearable. So Naruto gives the most Naruto answer possible. Maybe, he does not know. People are confusing. Haku smiles like that mess of an answer makes sense to him. He tells Naruto that people become truly strong when they have someone precious to protect. And on paper, Naruto should love that. It is basically the kind of answer he has been looking for. Strength tied to people. Strength tied to protection. A reason to fight that does not depend on the whole village clapping. But the way Haku says it bothers him. There is a sadness under it. A little too much surrender. Naruto does not have the words for that yet, so he lets the feeling sit there. He watches Haku leave, and for the rest of the night he keeps thinking about that word. Precious. It sounds warm. It also sounds heavy. The bridge fight is where the lesson turns ugly. Zabuza comes through the mist. Kakashi takes him on. Sakura guards Tazuna. The workers panic. Everything gets loud and wet and hard to see. Then Haku traps Naruto and Sasuke inside the ice mirrors. At first Naruto tries to act normal, which means he acts annoying. Hwaneum. He jokes, yells, threatens Haku, and pretends the needles are not scaring him. Sasuke sees through it immediately, because Sasuke is annoying in a different direction. The fight keeps getting worse. Sasuke reads the mirrors faster. Naruto gets hit more. They start moving together almost by accident. And for a few minutes, you can see what Team 7 might become if they live long enough to stop being idiots about each other. Sasuke moves first.
Move, idiot.
That is all he has time to say. No big speech, no clean heroic pose. Sasuke takes the needles meant for Naruto and drops. Naruto's mind just stops, because this was the thing he never fully believed would happen. Team 7 fed him, they passed together, they argued like a team. Kakashi gave him the lecture, but some part of Naruto still thought that when the real danger came, he would be the one people could afford to lose. Sasuke ruins that idea by falling in front of him. The Nine Tails chakra leaks out before Naruto can think. Haku feels it immediately. The air changes, the ice starts to feel less like a cage and more like something fragile sitting in the path of a storm. Naruto's nails dig into the bridge, his teeth ache, and his anger has nowhere to go except forward. He breaks the mirrors, he reaches Haku, he raises his fist. Then the mask cracks, and Naruto sees the face from the woods. That is the important part. He sees the person who asked him about precious people, the person who seemed kind, the person who looked almost peaceful while talking about living for someone else. Haku asks Naruto to kill him. Naruto hates the request immediately.
Don't ask me that! You had a name before he gave you orders!
Haku says he failed Zabuza. And now Naruto gets it, only part of it, because he is 12 and emotionally fluent in maybe 3 things: anger, hunger, and pretending he is fine. But he gets enough. Haku has made himself useful to the person who gave him a place to stand. That sounds noble until the usefulness runs out. Then Haku thinks the only thing left to do is die. That hits Naruto in a place he does not want touched. Because for years, Naruto's Hokage dream had a similar shape. Become useful enough, become impressive enough, become impossible to ignore. Then maybe the village gives him a place. The red chakra starts pulling back. Slowly, painfully, Haku does not get to answer. Zabuza moves, Kakashi moves, Haku chooses, and just like that, Haku is gone. The bridge goes quiet in a way Naruto is starting to hate. Zabuza tries to act like Haku meant nothing. Naruto cannot stand it, so he yells. And this is one of those moments where Naruto's loudness is still a gift. The old dream is gone. The part of him that screams at injustice is very much alive. He tears into Zabuza for treating Haku like a tool, for acting like a dead kid was equipment, for pretending that needing someone means nothing when everyone can see it means everything. The speech is messy. It should be. Naruto is soaked, furious, terrified, and standing next to a teammate he thought was dead. Zabuza breaks. It happens in pieces. Zabuza is too stubborn and too ruined for anything cleaner. It starts in his mouth, then his shoulders. Then the way he stops looking through Haku and finally looks at him. When Gato arrives, Zabuza turns that grief into violence. He cuts through the men who bought him. He dies beside Haku. Naruto watches the whole thing and waits for the world to make sense. It does not. That may be the most honest thing Wave gives him. Sometimes a person can love someone too late. Sometimes a bridge can be saved and a kid still dies on it. Sometimes being useful gets mistaken for being loved until the mistake kills you. Naruto leaves Wave with that sitting in his chest. Wave does not magically fix itself after Zabuza dies. That would be nice, but no. People still have broken homes. The bridge builder still has a country to help rebuild. The boy from Wave still cries when he thinks no one is watching. The bridge is standing though, and for Wave that is enough to start breathing again. On the morning Team 7 leaves, the bridge builder tells them the bridge has a name. The Great Naruto Bridge. Now, old Naruto would have loved this in the loudest possible way. He would have climbed something unsafe, pointed at himself, and made sure every bird in the area knew the bridge was named after him. This Naruto just turns red and says it is a stupid name. Inari gets offended immediately. He says it is a great name because Naruto helped save everyone. Naruto yells back that Inari has bad naming taste. And that is such a normal little argument that Sakura laughs before she can stop herself. Sasuke makes a sound that might be a laugh if you are generous enough to grade him on a curve. Kakashi watches Naruto instead of the bridge, because Kakashi understands the problem. Naruto finally got recognition from people he actually helped, and even that does not feel simple to him. Part of him likes it. Of course he does. Naruto still wants to be seen. That did not vanish in the forest. Another part of him looks at that bridge and thinks of Haku. Haku helped Zabuza for years. Haku died on that bridge. Naruto gets the name. Haku gets a grave. There is no clean way for a child to hold that. So Naruto does what Naruto does. He yells at Inari, complains about the name, and tries very hard not to cry before the boat leaves. When Team 7 gets back to Konoha, everything feels too normal. That is always strange after a mission goes bad. The village keeps moving after you saw something awful. People buy vegetables. Kids run through the street. Someone complains about roof tiles while Naruto still sees a demon of the mist dying. Naruto walks slower than usual. Sakura notices and keeps looking away when he catches her. Sasuke notices too, because Sasuke notices anything that might become a weakness, especially in himself. Kakashi notices both of them noticing. Sakura is the first one to try fixing it, because someone on this team has to be emotionally reckless in a normal way. She tells him to sulk after ramen, because he gets unbearable when he is hungry. Naruto makes a face like he is offended, and it almost works. Sasuke does not look at him. He just says Naruto is walking like the mission followed them home. Naruto's face changes for half a second, and Kakashi notices that too. He still says nothing. That night, Naruto goes to Ichiraku and tries to eat like everything is normal. For a few minutes, it almost works. The old man behind the counter greets him warmly. The bowl is hot. The stool is familiar. The smell is exactly right. Then Naruto thinks about the white mask. He thinks about the demon of the mist's voice at the end. He thinks about the bridge name, the Great Naruto Bridge. He should be happy about it, and he is, a little. That is what makes it worse. Because every time he lets himself like the name, he thinks about Haku asking to be killed because he had failed the person he lived for. Naruto pushes the bowl away before finishing. That is how Iruka knows something is wrong. There are many signs a person can miss with Naruto. An unfinished ramen bowl is not one of them. Iruka finds him near the Hokage monument at sunset. For a while, neither of them says anything. This is the same mountain Naruto used to threaten with paint. The same mountain he used to point at while promising the village his face would be there someday. The same mountain that used to make his future feel obvious. Naruto touches his headband. Iruka goes tense. Naruto catches it and shakes his head.
I'm keeping it, Sensei. I just keep thinking about Haku. He died like being useful was enough. I think I was doing that with the village. Be useful enough, be needed enough, be impressive enough, then maybe they keep you.
Iruka breathes out. Naruto keeps looking at the stone faces. Iruka waits. That is probably the best thing he can do. Naruto needs a lot of things from adults. Right now, he mostly needs one who lets the sentence finish before trying to clean it up. Iruka's expression shifts. Naruto's voice gets rough, and there it is. That is the real cut. Naruto still cares about Konoha. Iruka's love still matters. His team still matters. Being a ninja still matters. Naruto lowers the headband into his hand. He keeps it there, with the leaf symbol catching sunset in one dull flash. He just looks at the mountain like he is finally done asking it to answer for him.
I quit wanting that. The chair, the mountain, the part where I spend my whole life proving I should matter. I'm still your student. I'm still a leaf ninja. I'm still Team 7. I just don't want that dream deciding if I'm worth anything.
Iruka swallows. That last part comes out fast, like Naruto is afraid Iruka will hear the wrong thing. Iruka does not answer right away. Good. A fast answer would have been easier for him, and worse for Naruto. After a while, Iruka sits beside him. He tells Naruto that training starts tomorrow. Naruto looks offended, which is the healthiest he has looked all night. Iruka says quitting a dream does not get him out of chakra control. Naruto calls that emotional blackmail. Iruka says it is education, and Naruto laughs. It is small at first, then a little more like himself. That laugh matters because this version of Naruto is still reaching outward. The mountain is gone as a dream. People are still there. A few days later, Kakashi files the wave report. Most of it is official and dry, because mission reports are where human suffering goes to become bullet points. Zabuza, Haku, Gato. Mission rank fraud, Sasuke injured, Naruto accessed the Nine-Tails chakra under stress. Then Kakashi adds a private note the Hokage reads twice. Naruto pulled himself back after seeing Haku's face. That detail matters, because to some people, the Nine Tails chakra is the whole story. They hear that Naruto lost control, and they stop listening. Kakashi knows the better question is what brought him back, so he adds a private note.
Naruto is loyal to his people. The village should be careful how long it takes to become one of them.
Hiruzen reads that line more than once. Hiruzen sits with that for a long time. Outside his window, the village keeps sounding normal. Carts roll. Children shout. Someone argues about fish like the world has not produced 12-year-old soldiers with trauma and knives. Hiruzen knows Wave changed Naruto. He also knows Konoha has not changed fast enough to meet him. He says very quietly that Konoha will have to change before someone else gives Naruto an answer. And because Konoha is Konoha, Kakashi's note does not stay as private as it should. In a room with no windows, a root agent places a copy on Danzo Shimura's desk. Danzo reads it once. Hiruzen sees a wounded child building a new reason to stand. Danzo reads the same line and sees a Jinchuriki whose loyalty is becoming personal instead of automatic. That is a problem for later. For now, Naruto returns to Team 7. He is still loud, he is still messy, he still complains about chores and eats like Ichiraku might vanish if he slows down. But when someone asks him what his dream is, he no longer points at the Hokage monument. He looks at Sasuke, who pretends not to notice. He looks at Sakura, who is starting to notice more than she knows how to say. He thinks of his teacher sitting beside him under the mountain. He thinks of a bridge in Wave carrying his name and someone else's ghost. Then Naruto gives the only honest answer he has.
I'm figuring it out.
And honestly, that answer might fit him better right now, because the Chunin exams are coming, and the village is about to put Naruto's private answer in front of everyone. Sasuke is going to start feeling the weight of a Naruto who protects people without chasing applause. Hinata Hyuga is going to hear Naruto defend someone else's right to stand, and that is going to matter more than either of them realizes. And far away from the leaf, in a village where the wind scrapes sand against the windows all night, another host of a tailed beast is awake. Gaara is awake because sleep has never been safe for him. Love sounds like a trick in his village. Aruka, Team 7, the bridge in Wave, Naruto, has those anchors now. Gaara has a gourd on his back, rings under his eyes, and a village that taught him fear before it taught him anything else. When a sand shinobi tells him the leaf will be full of rookie ninja worth testing, Gaara looks up like the words barely reached him.
If they fear me, at least they know I exist.
Naruto quit the mountain, Gaara quit people. And that is where I want to pause part 1. If you liked this version of Naruto and want the Chunin exams to continue the story, like the video and let me know in the comments. Part 2 is where this stops being private. Naruto's new answer has to survive Sasuke's pride, Hinata's courage, the exam room, the forest of death, and the one person who can show him what he might have become without Team 7. So yeah, if you want part 2, do your part. Because next time, Naruto meets the boy who looked at the same loneliness and decided the world deserved to bleed.